it's a very small restaurant.
Well, on the menu here, it says it's the aroma of Asian cuisine, but because they just cleaned the floors last night, it has a lot of the aroma or the intrigue of pine sol at the moment.
I guess that's what happens when you come early and you are one of the first people to show up for lunchtime. Typically you get these appetizers when you go to a Korean restaurant. This looks like kimchi. I'm not exactly sure what the other two are. That one looks like a red cabbage. And this looks like, I'm not quite sure, but I'm sure it will be delicious. So this is kale. Just learned that that's what that is, and it's delicious. It's kale that's in soy sauce. And then we have the red cabbage that's in sort of a sweet vinegar, and the kimchi is hot. Very hot, but delicious. Some chopsticks right there. So it appears that when you order the appetizers, they come in the little dim sum steamers. So I have added the Kirin Ikeban beer, which is, it's actually good. I wouldn't say it's light, but it's not a heavy beer. I like it. So this is the beef and pork pot stickers. I sort of didn't expect it to come out looking like this. But we are going to give it a try and see how it tastes. Well, I tried to use the chopsticks. Unfortunately, these are slippery little things, so I had to use my fork. The pot stickers are excellent. The dough is like, I can't even describe how soft it is. It is so delicious. That's the inside. And it's served hot with wilted vegetables. Really, really good. So we have eaten all of the pot stickers out of this. I have to say, I could have made an entire meal out of just this. One thing we noticed is after the pot sticker goes down, suddenly your mouth gets really hot. For me, I don't mind it, but Jeff is not crazy about really hot things, so he had 2 pot stickers and had to quit. I give this a 12 out of 10. It was so delicious.
You're asking for my gourmet review. As soon as the fire goes out in my mouth, I think I'm going to really like them. But right now they're a little spicy. You know what I mean? They're like a fire, like slowly burning. You know, like when you think the fire is out, but there's still like this burning little ember in the back of your mouth, and like you eat it, and it doesn't really come on right away. It like sneaks up a few minutes later. It's like, oh yeah, the fire's still there, baby. You know it's there. Oh yeah.
I think they were delicious. I do agree that they were hot, but a good hot. This is my beef basil bowl. She went to get rice. She forgot to bring the rice. Very, very hot, sizzling hot. And Jeff is having, what is it you are having, Jeff?
I am having the grandma bowl. Obviously, grandma doesn't have teeth, so they like cut the beef off of the spare ribs and make it all ready, so it's easy to eat.
What's in the
And
grandma
being
bowl?
my age, I find that anytime they do the food for you in advance, take it off the bone, that is magnificent. So I think this restaurant's going to get a very high good marks. I think this would be like a 10 out of 10 here.
What's in your grandma bowl?
That's a grandma bowl. And grandma likes eggs, so they threw in an egg just in case. They're on the side.
What's in this?
I know.
What is in this?
What an amazing cavalcade of flavor. Well, the grandma bowl is the Korean pork cut off, barbecue pork cut off of the bone and sort of sliced and laid over a bed of rice with a little bit of cucumber on the side and a little bunch of kale and some white rice. It just goes on and on.
And so this is our check for 2. It's a little bit of a splurge for lunch, but it was very, very good. If you're going for dinner, you do need to make a reservation. We went today at lunchtime. We got there actually a little before noon. They weren't open yet, so we walked around and then came back. When we walked in at noon, just after they turned the sign from closed to open, we sat down, and within about 5-10 minutes, every table in the place was full. So if you are really interested in trying this place, they suggest you make a reservation, especially for dinner. Our server told us they fill up very fast for dinner. With a reservation, they'll hold a table for you.